Oh man, what is going on, fellas? I am just relaxing. Oh, I cleaned the floors and vacuumed, and I haven't really done that in like 2 weeks. Isn't that terrible? I've been so busy. I've been spot cleaning, trying not to make a mess. But yeah, this place has been a dump. And with all the coming and going, with all the garden work, oh man. But I finally cleaned up, and everything is like really nice. And oh boy, I'm gonna have a panic attack, man. I can't believe I bought that Les Paul Custom. Fuck. Can't believe I bought that thing. What was I thinking? Good God. It's really nice, dude. It's fucking amazing, is what it is. Yeah, this is some high end shit. This is as good as it gets, basically. Yeah. I already got a lot of nice guitars. I don't know why I did this. I guess because this one always eluded me. Um, it's complicated. It's a lot of reasons, really. I always hated on Gibson because they charge too much, and most of their models are kind of fragile, so they break easily, especially if you travel a lot with it. So it's kind of risky to fucking mess with these things. And a lot of them are actually not that great and have G string tuning stability issues that you have to sort of address. So yeah, there's a lot about them that kind of sucks. But you can address all that stuff. Well, not the breaking shit. It's gonna break if you travel a lot. It's gonna break to a degree, or it's gonna break really badly. It's just gonna happen. They're fragile guitars. They're not built for. See, like a Strat, you can break the body or break the neck and still easily, salvage the guitar. But something like a Les Paul is pretty fragile, in that regard. So I'm not going to be taking this thing out of my room. It's just going to be in my room for my own personal use and admiration, mostly because I don't want to play the shit out of such a nice guitar. Probably going to sell it one day anyway for a little more than I paid for it, because this thing's going to accrue in value. Most guitars don't. I would say 90% of my guitars are not very sellable, but some of them are. And this one is definitely one of those. So yeah, I'll keep it and play it to my liking for a few years, and maybe I'll sell it eventually. Or I'll hold on to it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm happy. Because another reason, yeah, when I was a kid, I was over at a friend's house, and his dad was really into guitar, and he was kind of showing off. And he showed a Les Paul gold top that he had. I don't know how rare it was or how valuable it was or something like that. But I asked if I could play it, and that was a stupid thing to ask because there weren't any strings on it and there weren't any pickups in it. He was like working on it or something. And yeah, he says to me, no, all sarcastically, and everybody laughed at me. And I was like, oh, we're little dumb kids, But fast forward to now, and it's like, holy shit, I'm getting like the god of Les Pauls. Like, it totally shits on whatever fucking this guy was showing me. I just think that's funny. Back in the day, I was this little kid. I want a Les Paul. Oh, I'm not cool enough. I'm not good enough. And fast forward to now, and it's like, holy shit, I'm getting arguably the coolest Les Paul in the world. Yeah, this is a Les Paul custom, which is basically the best Les Paul. But this one's a special version, and there's only a few hundred in the world that are just like it. Uh, it's the custom light model. It's lighter weight, and it has a cutaway on the back, so it's way more comfortable to play for longer periods of time. And I always hated that about Les Pauls, is most of them don't have a cutaway on the back, and most of them are kind of heavy. That fucking sucks. That's a real turnoff, dude. So, you want me to play guitar, but this thing is objectively more uncomfortable than a Strat? Then why the fuck would I get that, So that's why I have way more Strats, and I focus on playing the Strats mostly. But there's still something about a Les Paul that is fucking awesome. It looks really cool. It's one of the coolest looking guitars. The Les Paul Custom is a classic. A lot of badass musicians have used it. The Les Paul Custom, man. It's great. The Black Beauty Les Paul. It's got the binding and the fucking black all over. Yeah, man. And this one has the split diamond headstock, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this thing is just fucking straight up a Les Paul Custom, dude. From Gibson, USA, in the Tennessee factory custom shop thingy that they have or whatever. Yeah, this is one of their higher end models. I don't think it's custom shop, I think it's just like right below that. But, you know, it's kind of all the same shit at that point. It's like if you get an American Lux Stratocaster right now, they're like $2,500 to $3,000. If you get one of those right now, it's basically a custom shop level quality guitar. I mean, basically. If you ask me, if you buy a custom shop guitar for like top dollar, like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, holy shit, that's a lot of money. I don't think you should do it, honestly. Maybe if you make good money, sure, but I think you'll be better off doing parts caster stuff. But, you know, eventually, maybe one day you build up to it, you know. Because that's the thing about money. A lot of people don't think about it too much, but, like, you kind of just put things off until you buy them eventually, you know what I mean? It's like, I won't have the money for that until this date. And then that date arrives, and maybe you still don't have the money. Maybe an emergency happened or something. But maybe something went well, and you saved some money, and you can afford to fuck off and spend a little extra. So sometimes that happens. Which is kind of what happened to me just now. I can't believe I bought that fucking thing. Jesus. I'm gonna get in so much trouble with my family over this crap, dude. Holy crap. How am I going to defend myself from this? Okay, guys. I bought a Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. A really rare special model. It's worth a lot. And it was kind of expensive. But it's fucking awesome. Probably one of the coolest fucking guitars in the world, easily. And so I couldn't resist. I had to get it. Because I'm such an asshole. But I always wanted a Les Paul from Gibson. But like I said, I could never find the best one. And this is it. This is like the only one that's like worth a shit to me. Yeah, seriously. There's older ones they made in the late 80s that are Les Paul with a cutaway and a lighter build model altogether. But those are from the late 80s, so they're all pretty rare and valuable. They're kind of like collector's items, so it's hard to find them in good condition still. And yeah, they're all like $4,000, $5,000, give or take. It's fucking a lot of money. I mean, I already spent almost $3,000 on this damn thing. Yeah, that's another reason I got this. It's a pretty good deal. Most of these badass Les Paul customs are like $3,000 to $4,000 at minimum. This thing was under that. That is cool. And it's the... I couldn't say no, dude. It's the model I like. It's lightweight. It's more comfortable. It's great. Oh, and apparently it has like coil splitting feature, but I think that might be not on this model. I think this one went for a more traditional Les Paul vibe, which I'm totally cool with. I actually like that more. I like the Les Paul basic electrical configuration where 2 are tone knobs and 2 are volume knobs. That is, you can actually do some cool shit with that. That is cool. I like that. And it just looks the coolest. It's, hell yeah, dude. So yeah, Les Paul. Some things about the Les Paul are better than the Strat. Like the sound in certain ways is better. The pickup selector switch, I kind of like that more. Up high, you kind of reach up and flip it. I kind of like that more. Strat, you might accidentally hit it, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm just being picky here. Who gives a shit about everything I just say? But yeah, man, I can't wait for this guitar. It should be impressive. Although, man, my brother's gonna be so pissed off. He gets mad at me about my spending, man. Fucking gets annoying after a while. Especially because I haven't really spent too much money lately. But whatever, man. Whatever. I'll just take the abuse. It's worth it. It's worth it. This guitar is gonna be fucking sick. Oh, and I can always return it, and like I said, one day I might sell it. It's a fine investment, because it's, like I said, it's one of those guitars that's rare. Already it's a Gibson Les Paul Custom. Those are already highly sought after, and this is a light model of it, which is an even more rare and really fucking cool version of it. So, what's to hate, right? Sounds like to me it's just a better Les Paul Custom. Unless you want the double binding and you stand a lot when you play, then this probably won't bother you. And if you don't give a fuck about heavy guitars and you can handle it, sure, I don't give a fuck, that's you. And I have a few guitars that are like that, I get it. But this one's like more versatile objectively. So it's special, man. It's a special Les Paul Custom, which makes it even more rare and valuable. So I'll probably be able to sell this motherfucker for like $4,000 easy at minimum. Probably try to shoot it for maybe $5,000. How about that? But, that's a long time from now. And who knows? Maybe all the boomers will die soon and guitar value will drop like a fucking rock. And this shit will not be as valuable as it once was. That could happen in a decade or so. You never know. We'll see. So yeah, I can't believe it, but I got a Les Paul Custom coming, and it's gonna be sick. But that does mean I spent a shitload of money just now, and I'm an asshole for doing that. And it was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was easily like $500 less than what everyone else is charging for models that I don't like, you know? And this is a model I do like, and it looks perfect. Oh my god, he says it's like new. He never took it out of his house, hardly played it. Yeah, man. I couldn't say no. It's practically brand new. It's the exact model I wanted and liked, but thought I could never get because of how rare it is and how expensive it is. But I just now found it, cheaper than I've ever seen it, in near perfect condition, and it was this price is like, oh my god. I snapped. I couldn't. And then I saw that people were looking at it, like 13 people have viewed this. I'm like, okay. The next day, 100 people, like, oh shit, people are looking at this motherfucker. They really want to buy this shit. And 150 people in just a few hours, like, oh crap, people really want to. Someone's gonna get it, dude. Better be me. So I just went for it. Fuck. So much money. He said the shipping was cheaper than he thought originally, so he said he'll be giving me a refund, a slight refund, and that's cool. Sure, yeah, cool. So yay, probably like $50 to $100 cheaper than what I paid. God, because I paid like $2,850 with tax, shipping, all of it. Good God. Man, when you spend that much money, it feels weird, dude. I'm kind of a cheap ass. I don't know why I did what I did. That was a real... I'm still contemplating. Was that a bonehead move, or was that the right thing to do? And so far, I've talked to 3 people about it. And they're all cool with it. They think it's awesome. So hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was just now thinking about people I trust and whose opinions I care about. Yeah, these are those three people that I talked to. Which, you know, whenever I think of, I'm a weird guy in that whenever I think of something, I always think of the opposite of that thing. You know what I mean? So when I think of people that I care about and trust and their opinion matters to me, I immediately am reminded of assholes I don't fucking care about who are garbage. And for some reason it made me think of that RPG Ghost kid. Yeah, for some fucking reason, dude. Um, I meant to mention him, but I don't fucking care that much about this guy, so I kept forgetting to mention him. I've been meaning to mention him for like a couple weeks now, kind of. But maybe not a couple weeks, like a week or so. I don't know. But anyway, the reason I'm even mentioning him is that motherfucker, he subscribed to my channel. And I get a notification saying, this guy subscribed, and yeah, it was that RPG Coast kid. And when I saw that, I was like, who the fuck is this? And then it took me like 5 seconds. I was like, oh, it's that asshole. God damn it. I remember him. Son of a bitch. So then I was going to do a video talking about it, how pathetic this guy is. He lurks my channel. He doesn't know how to go away. He's a weirdo. You're not welcome here, bro. I think you're an asshole. You creep me out. I can't even remember what it was that bothered me about you. You were racist or sexist or some kind of weird thing, and you wouldn't like knock it off. And um, yeah, and then you kept like vehemently defending like these monster people who suck, and it's like, okay, man, I get it. You're a dick. You don't like, decency. Sure, whatever. You don't want to hang it. You don't like me. You want to fuck off, but he won't fuck off. Like he lurks the channel and watches the videos. It's weird. I don't understand that. If you run into somebody who sucks, fuck off. Then that's what I do. I've watched channels where it's like, okay, having a good time. I like what this guy's videos are. Okay, and then reveals that he's a Nazi, or he reveals that, he's one of these weird libtards who's basically a Nazi but better at hiding it. Yeah, like if that happens, then all of a sudden I lose a lot of respect for you, and maybe there's a better explanation, and you try to give the person a chance to a degree, but if they just kind of reveal themselves as being like vehement shitheads, then it's like, that sucks. Hate it when that happens. Because sometimes people can be pretty cool in some ways, and then, they're total dog shit in a different way, and you can't really support that, so you kind of cut off people like that in your life. You don't want to do it, but, it is what it is. Man, fellers, I finished painting the fender necks. Yeah, completely finished. Yeah, wow, the job I did was pretty nuts. They're really sanded up and smoothed down. I used like some really fine pads to smooth the shit out of it. I wiped it down like a motherfucker. Put the elbow grease in. But yeah, that nitro is on there real nice. This is a very like handmade kind of approach. Yeah, it's really cool. I think I did a good job. Hopefully when I put the Telecaster together, and hopefully when I put the other guitar together, the Cosmocaster, that thing's gonna be a trip. Hopefully these turn out to be some pretty baller instruments. I hope. Hope I don't screw it up somehow. It's always a possibility. And no guitar is ever perfect. You can always go back and do this or that to make it slightly better or different. That's the thing about perfection and one-upping. There's no such thing, really. There's no such thing as, this is just better than you, or this is just objectively better than you. You can say that, and maybe to you that's what it means, and to most people, sure. But, some people are weird and different, so there's a lot of subjectivity to it, that's all. Objectivity, subjectivity, there's kind of a gray area a lot of the time. So my point is to not just to just not make a big fucking deal about that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm tired. It's like 1 in the morning. What was I talking about? I was being stupid. Um, yeah, I'm not good at painting with nitro, dude. My finishes are always kind of bumpy and shitty. I don't know if it's my climate or I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Yeah, but it hasn't been working out the greatest. So this is the last time I'm going to do it. And I did a pretty good job. I would argue I did like a 90 to 95% perfection kind of job here, but you can still see that it was like hand wiped nitro and shit like that. So it's not as good looking as the factory finish from Fender, but close enough. And kind of cooler in a way. This is really cool, actually. Yeah, I'm digging this. I got the decal on there. Spray paint. Hell yeah, dude. This is fucking cool, man. I'm excited. I made something really cool here, for sure. It's a gift for my brother. I'm making him a pink Avery 62 Telecaster. Yep. It's gonna be sick, dude. I think he'll like it. I hope I like it. I'm gonna play it a little bit. Shit, of course I am. Yeah, but now I just have to drill into wood and put tuners, hook up the electronics and pickups and all that jazz, and then what do I got to do? And then I have to what do I got to do? I haven't actually really built many telly type instruments. I'm more of a Strat guy, so this is a little bit of foreign territory to me. But it just can't be that hard. I'm gonna put tape to hold everything down, so when I do the drilling, everything is fucking pinpoint accurate. I need an ice pick that's badass. I used to have one, but I can't find it. The fucking ice pick. Yeah, I need to maybe buy it something. I don't know. But yeah, you start the holes that way, and then you drill into it. That way, your shit's real accurate. Because you want your screws to look straight. You don't want them to look too ghetto. You want to do a pretty good job. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing is. No one's going to notice a crooked one here and there. But, yeah, man. I do want it to be fairly accurate and well aligned and everything. I think it's going to work, dude. I'm excited. Wow. So I'm going to build... Yeah, I'm building 3 new guitars right now. And I'm getting in the mail a fucking Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty. Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm getting that. Holy crap, I can't believe I'm getting that guitar. Man. Yeah, so I told Freddie K about it, and he said, "That's a beautiful fucking guitar, man." I showed him a picture. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, every guitar that Freddie K has, I have like a fancier asshole version of his guitar. It's oh, except his fucking Chavez. Yeah, he's like that. He got this fucking wild custom shop electric guitar, star shaped kind of body. Yeah, and it's got one of the cleanest, smoothest, most beautiful motherfucking flat as fuck looking uh, maple fretboards I've ever seen. That is really a cool touch. That looks like that guitar. To stand and play it is a dream. No joke. He's got a cool fucking guitar right there. I have the PV Mantis. It's like a... It is made in America, so it's made with some quality, but still on the cheaper end. So it's kind of like the shittiest work that American guitar craftsmanship can churn out. So it's still not very good. Hey, just because it says made in USA doesn't mean it's great, okay? Most of the time, that's what that means. If it's Gibson or Fender, you know, or Gretsch. Gretsch is made in the Fender custom shop at least, but it's Japan now. But Japan makes great guitars now, so and Mexico stepped up. They don't suck as much as they used to, but everybody kind of sucked in the Squire days. So, guitar parts manufacturing and stuff is definitely a lot better now. So it's less of a thing to fucking worry about. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, this guitar that I'm working on is this one that's a real cheapo. It's a Mustang Squire model, and I think it's gonna suck, but it's gonna be kind of a nice little shit guitar. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to play something that's totally sucks and is whatever, then here you go. So it's kind of just a example guitar. But yeah, it's cracked. The finish, it's cracked, but it's cracked in a way where like the fucking literal body wood looks like it's partly separating from the entire instrument. Like, it looks like this crack that happened to it around the neck pocket area could possibly be so catastrophic that it splits the fucking body of the guitar in twine. Yeah, nasty. That's how nasty this looks. It looks bad, dude. This is not good. So, proposal, idea. Pry open the crack ever so slightly, but not so much more that it actually makes any more worse damage. Get the crack open just enough to insert some waterproof wood glue into the crevices. Yep, we just need a little bit. And that'll hold it steady, and then I'll paint over it, because I got some shell pink left over. Hopefully it's enough, we'll see. It might be a little bit ghetto, but this will fix the problem. And there it is. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. If not, worst case scenario, as I pry it open so I can get the glue inside, it snaps. Then I will be gluing the whole fucking thing back together. And, maybe even putting in some screws inside the body, connecting it to the back body. Oh my god. If I have to do something like that, I think no. Let's not go fucking crazy. Hopefully I'm not completely worthless and this will work out. But yeah, I thought this body damage was just a little paint chip, not a fucking major crack. Jesus. Luckily, the crack is in a way so that if you have strings that are tuned up and it's pulling forward, then that means it's pulling itself back into the position of the crack. So, like, the guitar is literally trying to not crack at that point if you do that. So that's a good thing. So it won't affect tuning stability whether I fix it or not. But I'm gonna fix it. I gotta try to put some glue in there, seal it up real tight so it's just a hard thing again, you know. Man, shut the fuck up already. Yeah, that sucks that they nerfed the game in the updates and the, what do you call it? The perfumes are now pretty much useless dog shit. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Or he is. I don't like fighting the Elden Beast and Radagast there. I think they're kind of a lame boss fight, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, the three cocks, right. That's a fun fight. Oh, I'm all stressed out. I'm worried my family's gonna kill me because I spent almost $3,000 fucking dollars on a goddamn Les Paul custom. But it's like so cool. It's such a cool guitar, god damn it. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, I feel stupid. It was kind of a dumb thing to do, but it was also equally a fucking awesome thing to do. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. No, I died, oh my god. I got greedy, that's my fault. My fault completely. I should have been paying attention. Taking it easy on him. Being stupid. We're a bunch of pricks. What? He was so easy to kill that time. Yeah, I don't get this game sometimes. It's super easy, and then other times you get fucked. Or, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Ugh, Nintendo games. Ugh, Nintendo right now, they're not doing so hot. They're doing hot in some respects because it's Nintendo and they got fanboys like crazy. So they're doing better than a lot of gaming companies still, but, you know. I've seen better from Nintendo, that's all I'm saying, Doc. You gotta admit, this is not great. I'll get a Switch too when there's like this big epic must-have Zelda or Mario or something that shows up. Then maybe, but until then I'm buying Les Paul Customs. Jesus fucking Christ. suck a dick. I think I know why I died also. I think my button on one of my bumpers isn't working that good on this controller. I need to fix that. You know what you do? You get some tape and you wrap it around the bumper, a paddle, and over the little bump part that's supposed to make contact. This makes it bigger and reaches a little faster and harder. So, pretty much solves the problem if you do it that way. It's ghetto. You got a weird looking tape on there, but it's the back of the controller. Who cares? It's fine. Nasty. Man, go down already. Jeez, right? Pretty good, pretty good. His hammer bounced right the fuck off me, dude. Oh, man. The kung fu in this game is funny, dude. I love the bitch slap. That is a good one. How do I get that guy? Terrible. No. Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Jesus. I'm tired. I should go to bed. I went from killing all the hardest enemies in the game to throwing fireballs at dudes. What I should be doing is shooting arrows at motherfuckers. Don't. Haha. Oh, haha, I cucked you. Uh-oh. Oh, you're in trouble, are you? Oh, shit. Ow, ow, take it easy, buddy. Ow, fuck. Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. No match for my touch of death kung fu. I like that. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed here. Man, you're capable of some pretty nasty shit. Take that, pooch. Not bad, not bad. Ow, knock it off, fuckers. Man, that net was being a pain in the ass.